Let's get down to business to defeat the
bullshit.
Who the fuck is this now?
Holy shit. That is an epic fucking intro, dude. Alright, what I'm going to switch over to the camera now so you guys can actually see me when I talk. Not that you're talking to a freaking promo screen or whatever. You're seeing a promo screen go on or anything like that. I'm going to say this as short and sweet as possible.
I'm a loser!
Alright, yeah, and it's not sweet. It's just short. I'm going to as short as possible without beating around the bush. You guys know how bad things have been for me this year financially. Yeah, everything else has been great. You know, personally, my life's been great. I got married earlier this year.
Oh, fuck no. Get this succubus out of here right now.
Pay for any of it because I couldn't afford it. My parents paid for everything. But I got married earlier this year. You know, this year I've spent with my new cat, Jasper, and all of that. It's been a really awesome year personally. I've been telling you guys this over and over. Personally, this year has been one of the best years of my life. But sadly, behind the scenes, you know, as you guys have known multiple times over the year, things have not been great at all. And there's, yeah, everyone always wants to be into business, right? Because when your business is a public business like mine is, all right, and literally what I make on streams determines how things go on behind the scenes in my life, there's a crossover between the personal and the public. And what sucks is that I can't tell you everything about everything that happens, because if I do, there are people out there who will actively seek to hurt me.
Stop whining.
Okay? And all I can tell you is this, that this year I've made a lot of changes, and I'm in the process of making a lot of changes to make things better so that it's not constantly, oh my God, the sky is falling, the house is burning, and I need immediate dangerous help right now. This has happened a few times this year already. If you remember, I've had a couple marathons where I had big, like, goals to try to raise funds and stuff. And every time that I did it, ended up being successful, but then you get that backlash and a bunch of people who are just complete assholes who want to try to fabricate stuff about the situations. If you remember a few months ago, I did a marathon where there was going to be a big positive reveal. So people were very supportive, and then at the end of the marathon, I revealed Jasper, and all you hear is that Phil charged thousands of dollars to show his cat, which I didn't do. That's complete bullshit.
Flashback.
So some people keep asking, is it all or nothing if you don't raise all the tips goal today? I mean, we're not going to get the big reveal? That's the point of the tips goal. Like, that's the actual point. Like, I really need this support to help me get through this one. So if I can raise it, we get a great positive reward. If not, then you don't get the positive reward, you know? So let's see what happens. We still got a long ways to go, guys. We still got about 3 to 4 hours on stream, so it's certainly not out of the question that we could raise the goal at this point. And I get the feeling there's going to be some people coming on later who are going to be supportive. I'm just saying. I got a feeling. All right, I got a feeling.
End of flashback.
As I already explained in my interview with the Quartering just a couple weeks ago, but I digress. The truth of the matter is that I'm in a situation that's bad, very bad. And I'm actively taking steps, and I can tell you guys, you know, when I went and visited my mom and my dad, Phil, you make me angry, Phil. Earlier this year, I had a very serious conversation with my parents, and they were like, you can't keep going the way you're going. You're never gonna come out the winner in this situation. You're gonna end up losing out, and you have to make these changes behind the scenes, and you have to do this and this, and I have been. I can't tell you what I've been doing because legally it wouldn't make sense, and
What?
segment on a fucking stream like this, especially when we're just starting up all the hot new releases today. I gotta take time out to talk about this crap. I don't want to. But I have to.
I need dollar. That's what I need. Hey, hey.
All right. So the situation is this, without giving you any specifics, because I can't. I saw out advice on this, and as basically told you don't give any specifics about stuff that's going on because it could be used to hurt you. But if you need to appeal to the people who support you the most, you have to, right? So here's the deal. I'm in a situation where I'm behind on stuff pretty badly, to the point where, you know, as you guys know, I've been telling you guys the past few months, I overdraw every month, right? And whenever I get paid by Twitch, I basically now try to catch up. and it's kind of worked, but not really. What I mean by that is I play catch up for about 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden I'm in the hole again, and then I play catch up for 2 weeks. That's 100% a lie. Well, it's essentially become to the point now where I'm behind and I have to pay a certain amount of things by the end of this month. And if I don't, all the stuff that I've kind of been working for all year and could come to fruition in the next several months to early next year will fall apart if I can't pay stuff. And that's the problem, is like I'm in a situation where I don't know what else to do because there's nowhere else I can borrow from. I have no credit. All right, my credit's ruined. I have nowhere I can borrow from. It just really sucks. I'm in a situation where, like, I need to make a payment of a certain amount by the end of this month. And if I do, then I'm good. Then I'm actually on pace to start to do slow recovery. It's going to take a while, but it's slow recovery where hopefully, you know, like I said, if this goes through the way that I'm hoping and everything works out in regards to many factors. So, of course, everyone's going to fucking speculate about a million things, and I can't give you any specifics. I was told not to. All right? So,
Just give me money!
the truth of the matter is I need to, in 1 week, by the end of this month, I need to raise a large amount of funds and make you know, payments in order to get to a situation where, okay, now I'm on pace and I can now continue on with the plot that I was doing, okay, the course that I have. But I don't know what else to do besides to tell you guys, because, you know, there's nothing else I can do about it, right? There's nothing. I can't, like I said, there's nothing else, nowhere else I can get this from. I have no one to borrow from. I can't legally borrow from anyone. Let me put it this way. If this amount were to be raised, this would be, number one, like a semi-miracle. I'd be like, holy shit, if this happened in a week. I can't imagine, you know, it would be incredible generosity from you guys, the viewers, up front. I'm just telling you, wow, I would be blown away. But realistically, I don't know if it's going to happen. And I don't know, from what I'm going to understand, if I can raise some of it, it's great. It's not as good as if I could do it all, but if I can raise some of it, at least it puts me in a better position. But what we're looking at, because some people are going nuts, is it like $10,000? No. Here's what I'm going to do. Okay? I'm going to set up, well, where the hell is it? Oh, here we go. I'm going to change it. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to change the tips goal. All right? To basically be what I need to raise in a week. Now, the other thing is, I would need to raise this by the last day of October, because I need to make these payments by the end of October. It has to basically go into effect as of November 1st. So, essentially, what's today? Today is Wednesday, right? So, I have 7 days. I have 7 days to raise $1. No, not $1. Obviously, I'm kidding. No, it's about this much. Every time Phil says that he needs money, he's scamming you. And I need to raise that in about 7 days. Now, you might say, that's an oddly specific amount. Well, yeah, because I did the math and I figured out what it was. And I hope that you understand that this is me being real. I didn't just pull a number out of my ass, because I could have easily overestimated and said, you know, more than that. You know, I'm not doing that. I'm telling you exactly, essentially what I need, okay?
Say your goodbyes, lard ass, because you're already dead.
Anything that's raised will help. But if I raise the whole amount, that puts me in a safe zone, essentially. Okay, you're safe, you're on pace, you can keep going with what you're doing, and everything's fine, and there's no risk of anything, you know, bad pretty much happening if I can do that by the end of the month. If I can't do that by the end of the month, bullshit! I don't even know what's going to happen. Like I said, things I've been working on for months could fall apart, and to the point where, let me put it this way, when you're in as much debt as I am, there's only a few other things that can happen. Like, people can try to sue me for money that I can't pay, and if they do that, what they're going to do is they're going to take my house away, because my house has some equity in it. So they're going to take my house away, which means now I can't stream and all of that. Of course, this is not anything that would happen right away, but it's something that once the process starts, good luck getting out of it. That's what I'm to understand is, like, unless I can keep on pace with what I'm doing, I'm pretty screwed. And So I wouldn't want to bring this up again. You know, I wouldn't want to bring this up again unless it was serious. You know, I've kind of been sitting on it behind the scenes and hoping that it wasn't going to be a big deal. And then sadly, I'm a loser. I was hoping I was going to make this payment. I was hoping I was going to make that payment. And I made certain ones and I couldn't make other ones. And it just keeps ballooning and ballooning. And now we're at this situation. Okay. So that's the situation, guys, you know. And of course, here we go. Just like I knew it would, because, you know, I want you to understand, I don't want to do this. And I knew that all this was going to do is create more nonsense, drama, and assholes, and more content for the assholes, too, to just make out their nasty content and make fun of me and my personal life and everything. I don't like mixing the personal and the public anymore. You guys know this. The past 2.5 years, I've tried to keep them as separate as possible because I don't like bringing this stuff out and airing it publicly at all. You know, and of course, the next thing, because people are so nasty. They really are. Oh, Phil's going to say that his cat got hurt and now he needs to bring his cat to the vet. And it's nothing like that. I just want you to understand that I would never do that. I would never lie about a situation and make it into something that's like really underhanded or immoral to try to raise funds or anything like that. Everything that I've always done has been honest and upfront with you guys as much as it could be. You know, the few times that I had to hide stuff for you, like, you know, like the wedding and everything was for very good reason. You didn't want anyone fucking swatting the wedding and shit.
You serious?
So that's the situation I'm in right now. Okay, guys? And I know that it's just going to bring more drama and more nastiness and more bullshit. I know it. And there's nothing I can do about it. I had to do this. I had to talk about it publicly and let you guys know the situation I'm in. Because if I didn't, there's no other way that I would even potentially get any help out of it. What I'm going to be doing, is calculating this running tally of tips, like I said. So, any tips that you guys, you know, contribute are going to be running to this running tally. And that tally is going to be going for the week. So that's for the entire week. Hopefully, within 1 week's time, we can hit this tally. And by the way, the other thing I want to say, I just care about money. I need money.
The money is always right.
Please be honest.
I think I might actually be gay.
I'm just going to ban. Oh, excuse me. Stop this! You know, next week, I still have to take a day off at some point. You know, I have to because I have appointments and things now I need to make. And it sucks that some people say, well, if you're in a situation, how dare you take any time away from the streams? Well, because that's my life. Like, I wish I could just sit here all day, every day, streaming for you guys. I can't. You know, I have responsibilities. And I have a life outside of the stream and things that I have to go to. Because I'm going to try to nip all this crap in the butt. All right? Going to try to nip all this crap in the butt before anyone tries with anything. All right? Oh, but you own 2 homes. Well, guess what? No, I don't. Well, I won't soon. And that's because I'm in process of trying to fix that situation. I know I should have never had 2 homes. And that, as you guys know, the place in Connecticut has been absolutely nothing but trouble. Salt. And the way to get out of it has not been a good one. Why do you think I have no credit? Right? That's what I've been trying to tell you guys for a million years. But people keep bringing this up. Phil doesn't need support. He owns 2 homes. Yeah. No. No, actually, I couldn't afford 2 homes. That's one of the reasons why I'm in the situation I'm in, and I'm in the process of getting rid of that, which is why I'm doing that right now.
This guy is fucking stupid.
Oh, but Phil has so much stuff that he can sell. I have nothing. The only thing in my entire house that's worth anything that would potentially be able to be sold is the stupid statues over in the Nook that I can't sell. I tried to sell those in person to a few places here around in Washington State. No one wants them in this area. I tried selling them online. It doesn't work because I have no clout per se. So since I don't have like a verified seller's account on eBay, no one cares and no one's going to bid or anything. You can't sell on Amazon without registering a business, which I can't do. I'm not going to go through that rigmarole. I'm essentially stuck with that crap. And even for what it's worth, that stuff may be worth a few hundred to a couple $1,000s if I was able to sell it all and do it all. I've been trying to sell it for years and I can't sell any of it.
Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready?
Ready!
So, you know, I'm cutting that one off right at the balls, all right? That's bullshit. And no, this has nothing to do with, you know, a horrible health crisis with my cat or my wife or me. I'm not trying to make this out to be something it's not. Understand? I'm trying to be as upfront and transparent with all of you as possible. I don't want you to think that there's some weird lingering thing behind the scenes. I'm not that kind of guy. That's 100% a lie. And I refuse to do that. I refuse to make up some fucking sob story excuse for why I am in the situation I'm in. You guys know why I'm in the situation I'm in. I spent way too much money that was outside of my means when I was making more money back in the day, expecting I was going to keep making that amount of money. Well, guess what? Boom, I didn't make that much money anymore because of the actions of people who fucked me over, screwing over my YouTube channels and other things. Everything went wrong on YouTube. Everything went wrong on YouTube. And even though now on Twitch things are great and my streams are great and your contributions are great, all the debt of my past won't leave me alone. And there's no way for me to magically fix it. Like I said, this is an ongoing, very long process. Okay? But now I'm in this is like a do or die situation. If that doesn't get cleared up by the end of the month, 7 days from now, if I don't raise that and be able to make the payment that I owe, or the payments that I owe, I'm basically in a situation where everything I've worked for this year is probably not going to be able to happen, in which case, that's it. Like, there's nothing else to fall back on, and more than likely, the next step would be people will try to start suing me for money, and I will more than likely lose the house.
Flashback.
Like, I get the feeling that what's going to end up happening is very simple. I'm going to go to Connecticut, spend time with my parents, Kat will meet them, we'll do our little thing, come back, and that's it. I have to start preparations for selling the house. And that's not me exaggerating. Like, I don't know what else to do. I'm barely making ends meet paying my regular bills, and now I'm going to have to find a way to pay taxes, which I can't do. So I just got to be like, I have to sell the house. And I don't want to do that, obviously. I want to stay here. I love this house. Kat and I love living here. And I worked my ass off. She's worked her ass off the last year. I've worked my ass off for, how many years? To earn this place and stay here, and we're just in a really bad situation. You know what I mean? We are. It sucks. And I don't like talking about this constantly and putting this on you guys, but at this point, this is our last resort. I don't know what
Either subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out.
else to possibly do. There's nothing else to fall back on. There's nothing, So
End of flashback.
it won't be a quick thing, but it'll be a thing that'll happen over time and will suck. And there's nothing I can do about it, It just sucks that I've been this year, I've been really working my ass off, and I've been on pace. I've been on pace to do good, positive things. And now this happened. And of course, now you're going to have assholes. Someone being completely nasty to me. This is what I need. When I'm doing this morning, and I don't want to have to do it, and I'm doing this morning on a stream, I have to have people being fucking nasty to me. It's perfect. Thanks a lot. Really shows your maturity level and your empathy level as a person when you just sit there and you just attack and shit on someone, right? So thanks a lot. So anyway,
People who care about rules and courtesy and not looking like an asshole, and then there's you.
just enjoy the show for what it is, and that's fine, and it's no big deal if you can't be supported. It's not, all right? I don't expect that every single person who watches is going to be able to contribute. I know many of you have been incredibly generous recently, and you can't come out now and be generous now, and that's okay. Realistically, I don't really see me raising this amount in a week. I don't. I don't know how it would even happen, and I don't know what else to do. It's just a shitty life situation that I'm in. Okay. So that's that. What we're gonna do is basically I'm just gonna say up front, if you want to be supportive, there's many ways you can support, and you guys know all of them. But tipping me right now to try to raise this amount in the next week is the best way you can help. If you want to do things like, I'll gift Phil some credits via his wish list to help before games, that helps. You want to cheer us up, that helps. All those things are great, but this is the way to help the most right now. Please consider tipping me in the next 1 week that I have to try to raise as much as I can. Okay? Okay. All right. And by the way, and this is funny, someone says this is no way to live. I agree with you. I completely agree with you. And I pledge to all of you, I have been doing things. Like, I have been working to change this. I put it up like fucking noodles, like, hype. Oh, ooh, I gotta eat it. Gotta eat the hype. Oh, I can't tell you how, but I have been working to change this. I've been doing multiple things this year to fix this. And I wish I could go like this and make them happen immediately, and I can't. These are things that take a lot of time, and it sucks that I'm stuck waiting, and now it's like, oh, I'm good, and then, oh, God, now I'm not good, and now what the frick do I do? Because I need to have these things paid in order to keep things going the way that they're going, right? And it just sucks. That's just the bottom line. It sucks. It's a shitty situation, and I'm sorry to even rope you guys into it, but I don't know what else to do at this point. That's the situation I'm in. It's not a good life situation. You're right. It can't constantly be like this. I don't want it to constantly be like this. I want to get out of it, and I am committing that I have been all year working towards, ever since I got back from Connecticut when I had that discussion with my parents. I've been working towards positivity and change, okay? And here you go with idiot. Oh, I'll give you $1,800 right now if you tell us what the trip or vacation is you're playing. None. There's no trip. There's no vacation. I'll be here. I'll be here every fucking day streaming, working my ass off.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
There's no trip or fucking vacation. God. Okay.
Worthless specimen, get that ass banned.
Let me fucking unleash the beast.
Yeah, I got my bits on me. I ain't trying to tip right now. And if a mob ban me, I got a sock right now. Yo, you was leaving on site if I turn on the stream right now. On a stream. Me and Ed Gang, we ballin'. Y'all free throwing right now. Gang.